It's a beautiful evening here. It's first week of November. We're going to do a deep dive quickly into this hive. It's been upper 70s, and we want to get into this hive real quick, just make sure everything's in good shape for winter. Ella, say hello. She's with me.
Hello.
And her friend Owen.
Hey,
Owen,
Dad.
you ready to do this? All right, here we go. Let's jump in real quick. There we go. Get that strap off there. Stay back over here so you can see everything. There we go, baby. All right, this top part is just a candy feeder. We put this feeder on the other day. And actually, I'm gonna take this box and I'm gonna stack all these bees right on top of it, right there. So, see this feeder right here? They're coming up and getting that feed if they need it. But it's been so warm, they've been outside really working on everything else. So, I'm gonna take a hive tool, pop that up real quick. Okay, and I've actually popped the queen excluder too. I'm gonna grab this top. The whole feeder comes up. There may not be a lot in that top, which is what I'm suspecting here, what I'm seeing, which is fine. It just means that what we're gonna do. All right, we're gonna smoke across that to make sure everything goes down. All right, queen excluder here comes off quickly. I see some bees up top, so I do want to check and see how they're doing. See how they're sticking this down? All that is propolis on here. It's natural enzymes they mix with tree sap and they stick things down. Let's real quickly get in here and pull one or two little frames and just see if there's anything. All right, see, they're not even working this one very much, okay? Now, I want to look at the one beside it quickly just to see how they're doing. Smoke. All right, let's grab this one. All right, now, this one, they're starting to do a little bit of work on it. And they were putting some nectar on the other side, if I remember correctly. So you see the bees coming across here? Mm-hmm. Doing pretty nicely, but nothing major up here. I do see them working on a few things. All right, now you hear them buzzing around pretty hard. Let's get them a little bit of smoke right across there like that. That's gonna make them go down. Now the queen could be up here because she could be all the way up in these boxes. Oh, and I'm gonna let you grab that smoker, if you will, and you operate it for me. I'm gonna pop this top off real quick. We're gonna go straight into the brood box. Well, both of these are now brood boxes essentially, but this is an upper. All right, now look at this. All right, come back over here, buddy. All right, now this is the bottom, and you can see, man, they're doing great. I want to smoke across there real good. You can see they're starting to build a little bit of extra comb up in here, which we really don't necessarily want. We want them to not do that, okay? We don't want them to build something like that, so I'm gonna leave that over there. I'm gonna see if we can break these apart. First thing that I can tell you, anytime you do anything with bees, you wanna break these apart because you don't want a frame failure in between, you know, especially this time of season. And the last time we had a failure, man, I tell you what, it was tough. It was tough. All right, so I'm gonna pull this inward, see if we can just get this little last one out of here. Real easy like, all right. Now this one may not have much in it at all. Now they're starting to build it out okay, but it really doesn't have much resources at all. I'm gonna hang this frame, okay? And that'll give us room. Go ahead and smoke me across here just a little bit. All right, and that'll give us some room to be able to kind of move this over and work. So now I can tell there's some honey on this one. So it's like a nice little frame. It's got some honey working on it. Look at here, man, it's heavy. This thing's heavy. It's full. Look at that capped honey all the way across it. There should be no queen on this. That's all honey, all good resources for them. So that's perfect. Hey, wonderful. Let's just push that one to the outside so that we got some room to work. But really pretty little frame there, okay? All right, we want them to continue to work on that honey. That's gonna get them through winter too, okay? All right, let's look at this one real easy like. All right, how we doing there, Eve?
Good.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna pull this frame up. Look at this, another one where they're building out all the comb. Got honey capped, see how it's capped up top? Below it's not capped, it's nectar, it's just not dry yet. And they're still working on this side. I don't see any Don't see anything on here like a queen. All right, so another good one where they got lots of resources to get them through winter. And then we're giving them extra resources, right? We're feeding them with the outside feeder. Look at this one. All right, closer we get into these, the more we could get into a situation where we have a queen on here. But man, this is heavy. Look at all of this. This is capped honey. And look at all that nectar at the bottom that's shiny. See it all? That just hasn't dried out under 18%, so they cap it at honey. Now, see all that? This nectar is just shining. Look at all of that. This is heavy. You ought to hold that frame. Set that smoker down and hold that frame just to see the weight of that.
Just the side of it.
Yeah, just grab both ends. Yeah, there you go. Hold that. How about that? Isn't that heavy?
Yeah.
So a whole frame, once it's loaded, is about 8 pounds. 8 or so pounds, somewhere between 7 to 8 pounds. But I mean, man, they are working away, right?
Mm-hmm.
How about the number of bees? Pretty good. About to get into a lot of bees here in just a second, and they're kind of getting it together here. They're starting to try to stick things together. If you give bees any room, give us some smoke across here, just a little bit. There we go. Feel how heavy, man, this is heavy. Another one. Look at all this nectar, honey. Look at those pretty bees. They're cutting off the foundation down below. They don't like it, so they build their own. And now they're capping on this. Look how pretty. Oh my goodness, look how, this is 4 frames full of honey and a lot of weight. All right, now this may get us into brood. Now that's gonna be the eggs for the babies that are hatching constantly. Queen is laying, this time of year, not many eggs, but when she gets into her heyday in the springtime, she's gonna be laying 1,500, look at all this. Now that's brood. All right, now this is eggs.
Oh.
See all those eggs in there? If you took your finger and just touched in the middle, you'd see those are eggs, and they're surrounded by honey and nectar. But it's not a ton of eggs. Now the queen could be on this slide, so we don't want to do anything silly. I don't see her right off, but look at all the bees. Now she could be on here laying anywhere. All right. Again, beautiful. All right. Let's just put her down. We don't want to do anything to mess up our queen. Give me some smoke here real quick. See how they're kind of agitated? What it means is we might be close to her and they don't like us very much. Give me a little smoke all the way across here. Just keep smoking. All the way across the top of this thing. There you go. You can smoke like crazy. Right on. Just all along the top up here, Owen. There you go. Keep smoking. There you go. Can't lose with that. All right. So here's what I got on this frame. Look at here. I'm going to pull this up. Wow, how heavy. Okay, another full resources. Got some brood. Oh my gosh, man, they are just wide open in here. Isn't that beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Resources, got the honey all the way around. They are laying like crazy in the middle. All right, I tell you what, let's do. We don't want to keep messing with them too much in here. Oops, I dropped that a little bit. Didn't mean to, girls. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Give us a little bit more smoke. That's good. Keep smoking. It ain't gonna hurt them at all. All it does is confuse communications on. It's like a wire. It's like a cell phone tower. They're talking through a cell phone tower, and when you smoke it, it clouds the receptors on the end of their little. Some people say, "Oh no, it makes them go down and gorge on all this honey." That's not true at all. I used to actually think that, but that's not true. That's you call a wives' tale. All right, there's more. Look at that brood. Some brood. That could be a queen on here easy, and honey on that side. Look at that. I mean, yeah, they're just working away in here. Tell you what we're gonna do, so that we don't do anything silly. I've seen enough of this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think we start to close her up a little bit and get my finger out of here. All right. And here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna tighten these back up. Well, you just give me some smoke here. Let's hear them when they start to get a little agitated. What you don't want is too much agitation. I inserted this last one, and I'd like to see what it looks like. Last time we were in here, I actually came in here and put this last one in. So we'll see if they've really built out pretty strong. I'd love to see a good frame that's all built out. Ellie, you still good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I can see they got this thing's already got some weight to it. Well, no, see, they're just building a little bit, but they got room to go. So, tell you what, let's do. They are doing great. Man, can't be happier. Let me take this box right here.
What about your slime?
Yes, you're exactly. Thank you, babe. You know what? You just saved me. You saved me from all of this. Okay. Tell you what, let's do. I'm gonna push this one. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this.
Squish.
I'm gonna squish this in. Squeeze this one in. And I'm gonna try to insert that one on this end since it doesn't have anything on it anyway. You know what I mean? We'll just the way this is designed is to fill. You don't want any extra spaces. Scoot. Yeah, you go. Blow across every single hole. All right. Now look at that. All right. Now we're gonna get enough room here where I'm about to put that frame that was on the outside. To your point, Ella. Thank you. Put that one down in here. We're gonna get out of their hair and let them go chill out for the night and do whatever it is they want to hang out and do at nighttime. There we go. All right. Smoke it just a touch while I put this top on. Now there's bees down in this. Good, perfect. They're doing great, aren't they? Mm-hmm. I'm real pleased with them. All right. Now, we're going to put the excluder on top. The ribs always go down this way. Propolis is all over it, so they're just sticking it down. Man, it's like the inside of a tree. And they're basically sticking it all completely down. Let's take all of this. They're grabbing all of the
sugar in there.
Sugar, they found it. They're like, man, look, there's sugar. We didn't know it was up here. All right, so we're putting that on. Look at them all getting in there. All of a sudden they found that sugar they didn't even know was up top because they've been loving on everything that's outside. We got some sugar water up an outside feeder during these hot days and they're really liking that. So, okay, putting this top on. All that's buckled down. Okay, great job everybody. Well, listen, if you enjoyed, like and subscribe and we'll see you next time.